Okay, in order to solve this out question, usually we get the help from our graphic calculator. This is your Y1 and this is your Y2. So first of all, we have to know what is S0, V0 at the beginning. Okay, so you can use your graphic calculator and count. So when t equal to 0, the velocity is negative 19 meter per second. Correct? Hello, am I right? So then when it stops, here is where it stops. So this is one of the beginning point, then stop. You have to find S19/6. Yeah, then V19/6 is equal to 0. You must have all this information in order to describe. Then after that, you look for S10 and look for V10. Okay, can someone give me the value of V10?
$3.73.
Huh? Yes?
3.73.
3.17.
73. 3.73.
3.73 meter per second. Okay, now, so what I can do is, I want to talk about the motion of the object. Describe the motion of the object in the first 10 seconds. I say at the beginning, the object is at the origin and moving to the left. Okay, if you want to involve acceleration also can, but this is only 4 marks. So 1 mark here, then after that is the describe. Okay. Okay, I will say initially, the object is at the origin and moving to the left. Okay, I can say moving to the left with the speed of 19 meter per second. Okay. Then I can say the velocity is decreasing. The velocity is increasing. Why I say it's increasing is because if from negative 19 go to 0. You see, from negative 19 go to 0. So this is called increasing. The velocity is increasing and the object stop moving at 19/6 seconds when it is, okay, can someone give me what is S19/6? How many meter to the left of the origin? Okay. Can someone give me S19/6? Negative 16, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, negative 16.9. 67.
Yes.
Okay. 68. Okay. How about S10?
Zero 0.05. 526.
526. Okay, good. Thank you. So then you see, so you have beginning, you describe 1 mark. Okay. Then you describe where it stopped, when it stopped, another mark. Then when it ends. So you describe when it ends. Okay, to the left of the origin. So after that, the object moves to the right and at t equal to 10, the object is at 0.0526 meter to the right of the origin and moving to the right with the speed of 3.75 meter per second. That's it. So you see, 4 marks. So every time when you describe the motion of the particle within a period of time, is the situation at the beginning, situation at the end, and in between, if it stopped, you have to say where it stopped. So it's exactly like you draw a motion diagram. You get me? So all this information, you can use your graphic calculator to help you to do. So it's not too much for me to ask you to fill up all this information. Do you get me? Hello? Okay. And your friend also got problem with part E. Find the total distance traveled by the object in the 10th second. Okay, good. The word 10th second, huh? Hello?
Sorry, Miss.
Hmm?
For the velocity, if negative is just the difference in direction, right?
Yes.
But from negative 19 to 0, isn't that the speed decreasing?
No, I'm not talking about the speed. I'm talking about the velocity, young man.
Oh, I see.
You have to be very careful with the word.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, now, first, second. Your t is from 0 to 1. Second. Your t is from 1 to 2. So if you go like that, 10th second. That means your t from 9 to 10. Are you clear? And we know that it stopped here. So that is the meaning of 10 seconds. Huh? So stop. The t is equal to 19 over 6. So is it within this time? No. All right. So if it doesn't stop within this time, what you can do is you find your S10, which is 0.0526, and you find your S9. Okay, what is the S9? May I know? What is your S9? Can someone give me the answer?
Negative 3.56.
Negative 3.56. Okay, negative 3.56. So therefore, the total distance traveled will be 3.56 plus 0.0526, or you take S10 minus S9. You can do that. It's the same thing. Are you clear? So it doesn't involve stopping. You don't have to find the stopping time. So you see for E, right? The working that I give, if as long as you write S10 minus S9, then you use your graphic calculator straight away, give the answer, correct? I will give you full 10 marks, full 3 marks. If you do like that, then you straight away give me the answer as 3.6126. I give you full 3 marks. Are you clear? Because I didn't ask for exact, but if I ask for exact, then you cannot. Do you get me? Hello? Yeah. This is the working. You don't have to do as I give in the marking scheme. But if I ask for exact, then you cannot. If I ask for exact total distance traveled, correct? Your answer have to be okay. I put here exact. Total distance traveled. So you see how I do the working for you. So it will be still S10 minus S9. So my S10, according to the formula, is 6 times 10 minus ln, minus 25 ln 11. Okay, take away 9 times 6 times 9 minus 25 ln 10. So the answer here will be 6 minus 25 ln 11 plus 25 ln 10. So the answer will be 6 plus 25 ln 10 divided by 11. So this is the exact value. Are you clear? If the question asks for exact. If the question didn't ask for exact, like here, you can just use GC. You just need to write total is S10 minus S9. Then write down the answer, 3.38. Yeah, you can exactly, you can call out your Y1, your GC, your GC, and in your GC, correct, you can call out your Y1, 10, take away Y1, 9. Then whatever answer come out, you just put into here. You get full 3 marks. So how I give you the 3 marks? Here, you know it's minus and the final answer. If I ask for exact, I also only give 3 marks, but you have to give like that. So class, are you okay? Okay, any other question? Okay, same thing, practice 2. Question 3. Okay, right in red. Dangerous. Okay. Okay, which part you are not sure? Which part you are not sure? Can you please tell me? Okay. Okay, you want me to, from the very beginning. Okay, look. So this question actually is, okay. Let me relate to you. Okay, for example, I have y equal to fx. Then I have y equal to f prime x. So this is my y equal to f prime x graph. So in our case here, our fx is our st. Correct? So our vt is our s prime t. So you see or not? So our y equal to f double prime x. So this will be our acceleration, which is the v prime t. So now if I want to draw the AT graph, so first of all, I try to get the AT sign diagram based on the velocity graph. So now I try to draw the AT sign diagram. So it's from 0 onward. Okay, can or not? Okay, can you please tell me when is AT equal to 0? So I have to ask myself, when is AT equal to 0? Okay, I have to ask question like that. Okay, based on the, so you have to remember all this is based on VT graph. So what must you look at? Because I know that AT is V prime T. So can you tell me where? Okay, Avika, when? So that means I have to look for what? What must you look for? Stationary point of VT graph. I must look for stationary points of VT graph, because at the stationary point of VT graph, V prime T is equal to 0, which is my AT. You see how you relate? Okay, so can you please tell me, Avika, when is the acceleration equal to 0? Avika, are you there? Can you talk? Avika? No, it's not the point of inflection. This is a VT graph. This is a VT graph. Siti?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, can you tell me when is acceleration equal to 0 based on the velocity graph?
At point B and C, C and 6.
Okay, correct. You are right. Because it's the stationary point, correct? So here. So you must know what is it all about. If not, I tell you, you definitely confused. Okay, now, can you tell me from 0 to C second, the velocity is decreasing or increasing? The slope, is it a negative? So AT, so listen up, AT sine is the gradient of VT graph. Okay, so can you tell me from 0 to C, AT is negative or positive? Azif?
From 0 to C
0 to C, yes,
is negative.
negative. Why? Because the graph is going down, am I right?
Yes.
So after that is positive, after that is
It's
negative.
negative.
So now, if now I want to draw the AT graph, I want to draw the AT graph. So it will pass through this point and it will pass through this point. For this part is down here. For C to 6 is up and this one is down. So the only shape that I can think of is how? From down, you want to go up and pass by this point. So the only shape you can think of is this shape. Am I right? So this is your AT graph. Are you okay? So the sine diagram help us to know where is the graph, then which point it passed through, so we roughly guess the shape. So all these things, you have to do it very quickly. Okay. Now, any question for this part? Okay, now can I go to the next one? Okay, now I want to draw the ST. I want to draw this. So I must use the sine diagram of this and this to help me. So now they don't give me the sine diagram. So I use the sine diagram of VT. I produce a sine diagram of VT, 0. Okay, AT I got already. So this is your F prime X. This is your F double prime X. So now you want to look for your Fx. That is your ST. Okay, so AT sine diagram we have already. C6. Yeah, minus, plus, minus. Okay, now, when is the velocity equal to 0? Brandon? Brandon, when is the velocity equal to 0? Brandon, can you talk? Or you are in the library, cannot talk? I know, but based on the graph, now I don't have the function. Brandon, you have to base on the graph. You see, you all have to know what are the information given. You have to look at the information given. Cindy, can you tell me when is the velocity equal to 0 based on the velocity time graph? How do you read this point? X coordinate is the t. Y coordinate is the vt. So this point I read as 60. And this point I read as 20. So can you tell me when is the velocity equal to 0? Cindy, is it possible for you to talk? Hao Xuan? Hao Xuan?
Yeah, hello.
When is the velocity equal to 0? This is velocity.
2 and 6.
2 and 6. So I mark down here 2 and 6. So
Inside
from
in
0
library,
to 2. Yes?
I'm in the library.
Okay, sure. Okay, from 0 to 2. From 0 to 2, can the velocity is positive or negative? Johan, in the library. So it's positive. Then this one is negative. Then after this is positive, correct? Okay, so now I analyze in this way. Then I compare with the 3 graphs given. So first, 0 to 2 seconds. Okay. So the turning point must be at 2 and 6. Correct? Stationary point. So can be 1, can be 2, can be 3. So that one you have. Okay, from 0 to 2. Okay, ST is increasing. And the shape is concave up. So increase concave up. So it's like that. So now I know part 3 definitely is wrong. Okay, graph 3 out. So now I get from T from 2 to C. So ST is going down. The shape is concave up. Sorry. This is called concave down. It's concave down. So decrease concave down. So you have to go like that. So 1 and 2 both can be, correct? Okay, then T from C to 6. ST is decreasing. The shape is concave up. Go down and concave up. So it should be this way, correct? So both also can. So you see, you go at this point 2, then you go down. Then after that, you go like that. Okay. So now both 1 and 2 also got this shape. Am I right? So now from 6 onward, ST is increasing. The shape is concave. Up or down? Look at here. Down. So go up and concave down. So you have to turn up. So you have to turn up like that. So the answer is graph number 2. Am I right? Sienna, that is how you analyze every part. That's why, yeah. No.
Concave down, no downward.
Hey. Sorry. Concave down is go up. Concave down is, sorry, I'm wrong. Concave down is like that. You see, concave
Set
down,
face off.
set face. But it go Wait. It go up. But you have to go up. Oh.
But I think the VT
Is-
after 6 is negative. The VT.
VT after 6 is negative, yeah? So it's concave down, lor?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is negative. Sorry. This is wrong. This sign is wrong. That sign is wrong. I'm sorry, yeah?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
This is also negative. Because it's here. The velocity is also negative. Okay, so concave down, so it go like that. So you see? So all this analysis, you have to be so you have to be like that, then go down. So number 1. So you just have to be very careful with your analysis. That's why curve property, the difficult one is here. And you see there's no side chain. There's no side chain, correct? Means it's a horizontal inflection point. So if I look at this one, correct? Actually, I don't have to analyze everything. I just look at here. There's a horizontal inflection point. I know number 2 cannot edit. So it must be number 1. So there are a lot of aspects you have to look at in order to get the right answer. Can or not? So there is no one rule fixed for all for curve property. You just have to know how it relates to one another. Are you okay? So curve property is there's no working. All this is you have to work in your mind. Okay, since we are in this SAT, correct? Can you please look at question 4? Okay, this is a very important model. Okay, what is the name for this model? Thaddeus.
Yes.
What is the name? Did you write down the property for this model in your one-page handwritten notes?
I think so. Oh,
You
the
think so?
search function.
Hmm?
Eh? Oh, no.
Did you write down this?
I think I
tell you
missed out this one.
This is very important. Yeah, logistic function. Do you write this one down? The graph. There is a limiting value. How to prove the limiting value is C. And there is an inflection point, non-horizontal, increasing at the fastest rate. Do you write this one down in your notes? So now based on this, how am I going to do? Do you know all these properties? So I tell you, this is a very important one, means I will definitely come out what function I want to come out, what question I want to ask is up to me. And I told you already, nowadays says like to ask you to prove. So how to do this? How to do this? Shivani, you know how to do this? Shivani, do you know how to do this? If I ask you to prove that n will not be more than 25, or I use another word, will not go beyond 25.
ST approaches infinity.
Yeah, you are right. As t approaches infinity, so what is the next term that I must write?
E to the power of negative t approaches 0.
Okay, you are right. Then
5.91 e to the power of negative t approaches 0.
Then
1 plus 5.91 e to the power of negative t approaches 1.
so therefore nt approaches
25.
25. Okay, if this is 3 marks, I will only give you 2 marks. You must write something to show that it will not be more than 25. Approaches 25
below.
can have 2 ways. Here is 25, correct? It can be from here or it can be from here. So which one are you talking about? 1?
From below. 2.
Yeah, so I have to write from below. Because this is logistic, the graph is below 25. Are you clear? So for the f prime x graph for this one, do you know how is the shape of the f prime x? So I can ask you to draw the f prime x graph, f prime t graph, right? The f prime t graph for this case, it will go like that, right? So based on this f prime t graph, what can you say about ft? I can ask you what feature of f prime t graph show that ft is always increasing? Okay, how can you describe? What feature of f prime t graph show that fy equal to ft is always increasing? Gladys, you want to try?
Because for all values of t, the f prime t is positive, which means the ft is always increasing.
Yeah, you cannot say positive. You have to use another word.
Above x-axis.
Above t-axis. Yes, because what feature of the graph? You see or not? So you have to read the question carefully. What feature of the graph? The whole graph of f prime t is above the t-axis. So which means that f prime t is always positive. Therefore, ft is always increasing. You must say it's above the t-axis first, then only say positive. That is called the feature. Are you okay? Okay. Another thing I want to ask you is, do you know how to find n prime t? Algebraically, do you know how to find n prime t? algebraically for this one. Do you know how to find n prime t? What should I do with nt? Rewrite nt first before I can find n prime t. Everyone in the class, please try.
Miss,
Yes.
I think firstly, make the function as 25 times 1 plus 5.91 to the power of e, power of e, power of negative t, then close bracket, and put the power of negative 1.
Yeah, you are right. Because up there is a number, right? So that I can use chain rule, am I right? You are right. So you use your chain rule. And prime t, Hao Xuan, can I have how to use chain rule? Hao Xuan in the library. In the library cannot
You
talk.
can use u and v.
25, then multiply by the power, copy down the whole thing, power take away 1, then time by whatever inside the bracket. So this one will come out to be exponential. You also copy down the whole thing. Then time by the derivative of the power. Now you take out your calculator, punch in all these numbers and multiply. Those I take. Okay. So you got your calculator with you. Punch in 25 times negative 1. Never mind, I still times 5.91 times negative 1. Relax. You got 147.75. Okay. E to the power negative t. This one power negative I bring down. Done. Okay, So all these are the important functions that every one of us must know how to differentiate, how to analyze, and how to answer to the question. I can even ask, when is the time that the number will be half of the maximum number? Do you know the 25 is the maximum number it can go? For this case, half of the maximum number. So it doesn't mean that maximum number must be always dy dx equal to 0, okay? In this case, the maximum number it can go is 25. It will not go beyond 25. That is called maximum number. So don't put your mindset in such a way that when I talk about maximum means dy dx equal to 0. No such thing. Depend on the situation. That's why you have to be very versatile when you do your maths. You have to look at the situation, then decide what to do. Okay, anything else? So please remember, when you differentiate, you remember how to do. You don't just remember the formula. Those teachers, okay,